Now, reports from Egypt say a teenager has been killed during clashes between supporters and opponents of the Egyptian president, Mohamed Morsi. The Islamist Muslim Brotherhood movement said on its website that one of its members, 15-year-old Islam Fatih Massoud, was killed and 60 people injured in an attack on its headquarters in the Nile Delta town of Damanhur.
It's difficult to pick exactly who's for and who's against the Egyptian president in the chaos. This is the northern city of Damanhur, outside a regional headquarters of the Muslim Brotherhood. Opponents of Morsi and his presidential decree trying to force their way in. Morsi supporters fighting back with anything they can grab to keep them out. A teenager died in this violence, the first death in 3 days of unrest across the country. The Muslim Brotherhood said at least 60 of its members were injured in the fighting. The decree to extend Mohamed Morsi's presidential powers has polarised opinion. Protests in Alexandria, El Arish and here in Cairo, a strong show of support.
I'm here today to support President Morsi's decisions. He should have taken these decisions when he became the president.
But in the same city, near Cairo's Tahrir Square, an equally forceful display of opposition, police resorting to tear gas to quell the anger.
Before any dialogue, Morsi has to retreat from the constitutional declaration he has announced, because we don't trust his promises anymore.
In an effort to ease the crisis, Morsi says he'll talk to senior judges. In a statement, he described the decree as a push forward for Egypt, and that's likely to be his message to members of the judiciary. This declaration is deemed necessary, he said, in order to hold accountable those responsible for the corruption, as well as other crimes during the previous regime and the transitional period.
President Mohamed Morsi announced last week that he had added new clauses to the constitution. One of them says any order he issues will not be subject to judicial review. Judges suspended all courts in the country in protest. Former IAEA chief Mohamed El Baradei leads a group of protesters. He said he would not negotiate with Morsi until the decree is rescinded. The president's office responded by denying Morsi was consolidating powers. It says the decree is aimed at protecting the democratic process.
We did not elect a president to then turn on us by taking measures like this.
Joining the protest were Egyptian journalists who said the new measures would mean more censorship.
We are here tonight because we are part of the Egyptian people, and journalists have always reflected the sentiments on the street. We, like all the others, strongly reject this corrupt constitutional declaration, which reduces the rights of journalists.
There were stormy scenes at an EGM of Egypt's press syndicate earlier on Sunday, when members called on leader Mamdouh El-Wali to step down for not doing enough to protect journalists.
Egypt's stock market opens in about 2 hours from now, and it's not reacting well to the political turmoil. On Sunday, stocks took a dive, finishing down more than 9.5%. It was the first day the Egyptian exchange was open since President Morsi's controversial announcement last week.